3:30 on an early Wednesday morning. I had to get up. It's heavy, humid air. I was coughing and spluttering for over an hour. I had to go for a walk. I went for a walk down to the petrol station in the garage. And I bought a couple of clear out the. Oh, I was walking along and sinuses all blocked up. And head just spinning and feeling a bit woozy. I can't take another antihistamine pill. Don't want to take too many of them. And yesterday they cut the lawns of the huge lawns just down the hill. And putting allergens in the air. And there's no wind outside. That's the problem. I've still got my windows wide open and it's warm. It's very warm. It's middle of the night here and it's 20 degrees centigrade, which is warm. I'm sitting here in a t-shirt doing this and that. I fell asleep about early, about 6 o'clock. I woke up briefly at about 8:30, 9 o'clock. And there's this live chat every Tuesday night I go on. I just popped my head in and said hello. I just watched all of it just now again. Well, all of it. Talking about the politics, what's going on and everything. The first Prime Minister's questions is on later, midday. First Prime Minister's questions after the summer break. Oh my God, so much to talk about. It'll be a waste of time, I know that, but there we go. See how it goes. Put the Prime Minister on the spot after the shambles. What with the shambles going on at the moment, this week is schools that need replacing. And it's been delayed, and now it can't be delayed any longer. And then last week, what was it last week? Oh, the air traffic control breakdown in Britain. Oh, so much, man. What was it before that? It's never ending. The shit is still being pumped into rivers and seas. People be coming here all the time. Forget it. Thank God I've given up surfing. Got some dodgy lurgies from surfing. One of them was bloody cold sores, herpes. That's from surfing. That's down in Caswell Bay. And I remember surfing in shit in Caswell Bay. White rock outflow in Mumbles. And the bloody stuff came around the corner and it was horrible. And then a week or two after that, I suddenly started coming out in bloody cold sores. Bloody hell. I don't get cold sores anymore, remarkably. Don't know what it is. For years, out in the sun, suddenly they suddenly appear. And they suddenly disappeared a few years ago. God, what the hell when I had those cold sores. It was like a bad form of, really bad cold. That feeling. Joints are aching and you just feel rotten. I was in the RAF. I remember going to the medical centre on the base, and they gave me this bloody thing with a paintbrush. Yeah, what else has been happening over the summer? It's so much stuff. Homelessness, Brexit problems, trade, farming. I haven't had the replacement subsidies that they used to get from the European Union. What they harvest, what crops they're harvesting on British farms this year, God knows. It's down, I know that. You can already guess it's well down. Well, it was well down last year. And the thing is the government is suppressing so many, you can't look these things up. Like, for instance, what's the suicide rates these days? You just can't get all of the government is suppressing so many statistics. It's unbelievable. You know, I was talking to a friend yesterday. He's had a test and he needs checking out his bowel or something. High count or something. High count of what? I don't know whether that means cancer, Andrew. And I told him, well, keep on at it. Phone regularly to find out. His next move now is to have a look inside and a biopsy, take a piece of his lining just to see if there's anything going on there. It's obviously the big C, isn't it? The big bloody C. Aye. Yeah, well, and it's not the other. That old age neighbour down the road there, he's desperate for, he needs a bloody replacement knee. But he's not the sort of fella that'll go chasing the doctor about it. But, struggling to get about as it is, but, well, if he was offered to go into the hospital for a knee replacement and have it done in and out within a couple of weeks, a week or two, he'd go for it and he'd be back up and walking in a month type of thing. But it's not easy as that. There's bloody years waiting. It takes years to, and he's over 80 now. He used to be such an active guy, old coal miner and everything. Since after that. Anyway, I'm just supping this and there's no wind, it's silent, it's hot, it's humid, the air's full of allergens, I'm blocked up. I'm all right here now, but when I was walking, if I, when you, allergies, it affects your blood pressure. I'm sure when I was walking, low blood pressure type thing or whatever. Anyway, oh God, 8:30. Call this 8:30, and I'm going to have a look around now. Catch up on my other stuff. Ta-ra.